Attention, attention, citizens of Guardia. The stream has been shared. I say again, the stream has been shared. Hail and hail. Welcome, everyone. And welcome. Yeah. And welcome. I bought this klaxon light yesterday. It's great. This light here. Pretty cool. I haven't used it yet. I plan on redesigning my base eventually. Wallpaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty cheap. Way cheaper than buying them individually. American Patriot. Mr. Pebbles plushie. Race car bed. Yeah. Yep, so yesterday, either say and who. Yesterday, I went through and completed all the challenges. You know, in the morning, I finished up all my remaining possum challenges, like all these little sub-requirements, like kill enemies with the assaultron blade, make some food, get some stuff, all that stuff, you know? So that all I had left was the tests. Yesterday I did the tests. And it was GR8. So I earned 15 Possum Badges and a handful of Tadpole. I don't want to spend the Tadpole until I complete all the Tadpole Badges. I have one left, and that's the Medic Badge, so I have to do the Project Paradise at Arctos Pharma. And I'll be good to go. But I purchased all of the remaining backpacks. So I purchased the lead-lined, the insulated, and the armored. Indeed. So I learned that the other backpacks are really awesome. The whole time I was thinking that perhaps they were garbage, that they were like 15 defense, 30 defense, 60 defense, but no, they're 90. The armored backpack gives you 90 ballistic defense. Insulated gives you 90 energy. Lead line gives you 90 lead. That's awesome. Got our high capacity. I think I have all the backpacks on me. Refrigerated. Oh, yeah. Let's see what I have on me really quick. Let's break all this down. Lead-lined backpack. Kind of like how in the past I'll try to go into a nuke zone without armor on, so I'd have to bring all kinds of Radix diluted, glowing blood pack, rad shield, and all kinds of flim-flam garbage, right? Well, this you don't have to bring as much. There you go. It helps that much more. Normally, when I don't wear power armor in a nuke zone, I can get it down to where I'm only receiving, let's say, 14 radiation per tick or something like that, you know? This might bring it down to 9 or even 6 or something. Who knows? So on me, I currently have the heck? I did not press that button. My gosh. Oh. Thank you. Come again. Come back in an hour or so. You'll find treasures. Most astounding. I just logged on. I have to do some stocking. That guy just bought 9,000 rounds of 5.56. Yeah. Yeah, so, I have the armor-plated backpack here. You see, it has 90 damage resist. So, I made this one be armored, and then I have my refrigerant, right? Refrigerant backpack, and then I got my high-capacity backpack. I guess I can make the, Arctos Pharma backpack be my insulated one. I have 2 more backpacks to make. Let's make them right now. Hey, cover your mouth, Melissa. No shame in covering your face. I've been looking at it. The World Health Organization was purposely trying to get the world sick by advertising, you don't need to cover your face. You know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. Why would they say don't do it? What kind of maniacs say don't cover your face? What in the world? I'll tell you who. The deep state. Anyways. I'll get my backpack here. Level 50. I'm gonna modify that bad boy. And I'll give it the skin. Okay, so I'll have the Tadpole backpack be the lead lined. Okay. Alright. And then, one more. One more. See, that's why I need more skins for backpacks, because at this point, I would like to swap between them. Yes, hold your child right in front of you. Arctos Pharma will be my insulated. So because I have all these different backpacks now, 1, I have increased need for more skins, and 2, I could become accustomed to having only 30 pounds extra as opposed to 120 pounds extra. So I could use my refrigerant backpack more often. My main problem is if I use the refrigerant backpack for too long, I end up over encumbered because I have so much garbage on me. I need to restock my vendor here. People are showing up. It's shameful to sell nothing, you know what I mean? So shameful. While I'm here, I'll pull all my grenades out. That's pretty much the only reason why I kept that Assaultron blade. So now that I know I really need the blade, I might as well, sell it. For a lot. Nobody wants this. Unyielding wood. You should want that. So I'll sell it for, about 3,000. Exterminators. Flim Flam, level 25. Plus 1 intelligence. 900. Yeah. You might think a low-level legendary might not be worth much, but if you're leveling up, low-level legendaries are awesome. Right? If you're just making a new character. Hey, how's it going there, John? Anti-armor Assaultron blade. Boom, boom, boom. I had to quickly cut her off. I'm stocking up some ammo over here and so forth. Uh, yeah, Misty, it's not showing you as a supporter. It's showing you as just a follower. Maybe it hasn't updated for this month yet. I mean, it's only showing you as a little hand symbol follower, but I know you're a supporter as well. Right? I mean, of course you'd be. So now I have all these backpacks. Memento. I'm loading up ammo. Cover your face when you leave your home. That's right. Okay. Skirt. No. Now I have to sell and buy and buy and sell. I have to spend my money quickly. You know what I mean? I'm at 21,000. This is dangerous times, people. I fill up too quickly, you know, I end up wasting potential money. The cool thing is I've already bought everything, you know? Some of the end game action. Over time you end up doing everything. Right? So, if you're having trouble breathing, just take some deep breaths. Lay in your bed and breathe for a bit. Yep. Where's all my alcohol? Oh, I got rid of it all? Okay, there we go.
May I be of assistance?
I am a professional. Happy day, Claire Lee. So I have two main goals right now. I have to do Project Paradise and Free Range, the mission with the Sheep Squatch. And then I guess eventually the Imitation Sheep Squatch mission I can farm a bit. I haven't farmed that mission all that much. But you get some cosmetics and stuff from there I don't have. So there is that. Okay, I sold what I could. I'll buy your buff out. I'll buy your all your pre-war food. I'll buy all your alcohol. You know? I don't want to buy the Fury. I'm trying to spend some money right now, people. I'm too close to the edge.
At your service, sir.
I'll buy all the alcohol. I'll buy the Psycho and the buff out, but not the Psycho buff. But I will buy the Psycho tat. Oh, wait. I have to now sell more stuff because the vendor is now maxed out. So I'll try to sell my Stimpaks if I have any. Not many. Good stuff. Don't have any purified water? Nope. Sort by spoilage. And sell everything up to this. Up. Ooh. I have to process this Raging Rain and Snaptail Raid, people. Just sitting there. Look at that. Isn't that terrible? This Blackberry Honey Crisp.
Serve and protect.
Worth nothing. Okay. We are good for now. I'll script that one piece of legendary nonsense. Boom. Now I'll go to... Oh god, no. They're here. They're here, people. They're here. I saw them. I have to leave. Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. I saw him. I saw him. This guy. I saw him. Phew. See my heart rate? Look at my heart rate. Look at my heart rate, people. I saw them. Ah, they're trying to get me. Situational awareness, homies. Phew. I saw him! His name was Syringer. Syringer. Legend. That person that was talking smack in the chat box that no one defended me. Sitting there. They said, oh yeah, by the way, Syringer, Flim Flam, Gabba Gabba Hee Hey says hello. And their name was BB Booster, by the way. By the way. A bunch of schmoes. But yes, that's one of them. That's one of them. He had a white t-shirt on, blue jeans, the Mothman glasses. It's the same person. He has a way to kill me when I'm not in PvP. They have a way to kill me when I'm not engaged in PvP. It's not through mutations. It's by throwing a bunch of, I don't know, some garbage. A bunch of Nuka mines or something. These guys are killing me. Let me get rid of this guy as well. Block you. How about this? Anybody that was on that last server, I'm sorry. Everyone that was on that last server, you're done. You're done. You're done. Everyone, I can't trust anybody on that server. They're tainted. I'll go into a new server, it'll be fine. Oh, it's bad. Many stalkers. Real bad. Real bad. Okay, so yesterday I was walking around doing some stuff, went to a toga, do-ba-doo-doo, and all of a sudden I hear and kaboom! The screen turns white from all these overlapping explosions and I die. Yeah. You have revealed yourself. You have revealed yourself. You done messed up, you flim flam. So foolish. So, isn't that just ridiculous that you would do that? That's so stupid. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the stream while you were here, but you're banned now. Get it? I hope you enjoyed the stream, and now you're banned. Goodbye. I'll give you one moment. I'll give you one moment. I'll give you one moment to redeem thyself, and we'll go from there. Okay. What? I got friends that do PvP that way. Okay. Okay, fine. We are on the razor's edge. You're human. You have friends that are scumbags. Well, you said, I've got friends on the other side, emoji. What you said. And now you say that you have friends that do PvP that way. I wouldn't consider that PvP, personally. What would you call that? I wouldn't consider it PvP. And they're your friends. That's the whole problem here. They're still your friends. And you probably find it funny. You see? And I cannot tolerate that in my collective. You understand my perspective? That's not PvP. Get it? I'm not gonna block you yet, but I'm watching you like a hawk. Alright. And we're done. You agree with them, they're your friends. Emoji. Hey there, Amy. How's it going? You done messed up. Done messed up. Doesn't matter. You see, some people, what some people do is, I think they, if they're looking for somebody, they just server hop. But, until they find the person. You know what I mean? And they do like a brute force server hop. So you have like 5 people looking for one person, right? And they'll all, server hop until, I found them, and then they all converge. I think that's what happens, because one time a person said, man, it took me forever to find you by server hopping. That's like a thing where you try to find somebody through server hopping. You think it shouldn't even be possible. There should be so many instances of the game. Okay. But it doesn't really tell you. Okay. I don't know. I'll run around and do some things. It's so dangerous. So dangerous. Alright. Are you going stir crazy there, John? You going all antsy? Yeah. Yep, some stuff happened yesterday. You have to kind of watch that stuff. It's somewhere deep within the hours of video. It's like an Easter egg. If you find it, that's cool. There's some stuff that happened yesterday involving some people in the chat and chaos. So if you want to find it, I advised start with the chat and then look for the timestamp and go from there. But that's in reference to the things that just happened right now, where I left the server and I blocked everybody on that server and I went to a new server, you know. Sometimes you hope that they keep walking at their current speed in a straight line. Sometimes they stop, and then there goes your leading. Let's go take over a couple workshops. Let's look at the map. I'm looking at the map. I am a wise person with situational awareness. I will not get got. It's like it's archery. Aim. Whoop. Release. Alrighty. So I'll be doing a bunch of workshop conquest until either free range or the Project Paradise lines up. I also do want to give myself some sort of solution for the beasts of the Blarn. It doesn't have to be legendary. It has to be functional. Yes, Lee. Some bad stuff happened. I'll try to say it really quickly. So, I went to a building. Boom, boom, boom. Magical things happen. Yada, yada, yada. I died. Apparently, it's specifically from a syringer and nuke grenades. Someone is friends. People on the other side. Not these people, but people that are like that. Almost exactly. But anyways. I got. I came back in. I saw their name. I looked at them. I was like, huh. Then I left. And I went across the map. Up to Sunnytop or whatever the heck it was. And there I was talking about some garbage. And the Scorch Beast came and blah, blah, blah. You know. And I was in the middle of selling some stuff, and I turned around, there was a Scorch, and I died. The person said, I'm bad. No one defended me. And then more people came on into the chat box. People that have been around for the past couple months. A couple of names popping up. Couple names. And then person was just talking smack in the chat box. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. And no one was defending me. And then they were mentioning that. And then a couple people said, yeah, I see it. I see it too. But they weren't saying anything. Okay, negative stuff. The person was laughing at me. Oh, look, no one's defending you. Ha, ha, ha. They still weren't saying anything. All they said was, I blocked them. Or, I reported them. I reported them too. Blah, blah, blah. Shazam. I'm still mad about that. Scumbags. But anyways. Later on, I went into the Nukashine yesterday to go play some music because it was part of my challenges. Okay? And I heard a noise behind me. I got up, and there was two people by the doorway. And it was the same people, sort of. It was a person named Syringer and somebody else. Alright? Well, that's probably why his name is Syringer Legend, because it's a Syringer gun. It's like a known... Apparently, it's a known meta. And people think that they're good because they do that. I don't know. Yeah. Sure. I'm going on down over here to take over this workshop. Check the map. Okay. But that was yesterday. That was yesterday. I banned those people, blah, blah, blah. More names to ban. And in the end, I view it as a positive because I view it as it's increased interaction on the stream and more eyeballs. Negativity is sometimes bad. Oh, it's sometimes good because it causes more consciousness connection. Even for the bad, it's still good, is my point. So in the end, it's okay. Even though there's just... Well, if there is a big collection of people, like a whole guild of people that are specifically anti-Gooboberti, that's, in the end, that's kind of cool. We are the anti-Gooboberti! Like a dance and stuff like that? Okay, that's cool. You know, this is what you do all day. You know, it doesn't really matter at that point. Like, it doesn't matter how good or bad you are at that point. It's now a thing. It's now a thing. It's been established. Personalities have been established. Rules have been set. And now it doesn't really matter what you do. It's just, they don't like you. Plim, plam, plam. It's like a cat and mouse thing. It doesn't matter. In the end, it's... Yes. Yes, John. Conflict drives the narrative. For bad or for good. It's okay. But then I'm here on this server. Right, I'm here on this server today, doing today things. And I go sell some stuff, and I walk outside, and I see, my eyeballs see white t-shirt, jeans, Mothman glasses, syringe name. Whoa! Get the heck out of here. So I had to quickly teleport across the map first, and then leave the server, and then block everybody on that server. Because I recognize I recognize the atmosphere name. So there's a couple names that I recognize as like atmosphere, Birkin legend, syringer legend. Oh, there's like, I don't get how people can adopt somebody else's name. It's quite common in video games where they have like a name in brackets and then their name because they're part of a guild. And what does the guild do? Nothing. I'm part of the guild. I'm part of the clan. I'm the clan of no nonsense rabble rousers. This is what I do. Who wants to join me in my legion? Just put on the rabble rouser tag at the end of your name and we'll be as one. And you spread out the word and we'll find out more people to join our group to go beat up the innocent and take their money. Rabble rousers. Some garbage. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to check the map again. Remember, it's a strategy to not be annihilated by people that want to get you. I just think it's very immersion breaking, you know. People are coming to get you outside the context. I was giving an example yesterday of Westworld, you know. Good old Westworld. If people could live stream their experiences in Westworld, and then people didn't like what they were doing or something. This guy always sides with the deputy. We side with the sheriff. We'll show him what's up. And you show up, mess with people. I think it's very immersion breaking. You're not some random cowboy. You're a person trying to get the streamer versus the character. You know, using illegitimate immersion breaking flimflams. I know that sometimes you're stuck with people in life and then you're forced to call them your friend, and that there's different scales of friend, you know. This is my long-term acquaintance, Mr. J.P. Pettybuddy. A business acquaintance? Yes. Hello. I've known Mr. Rothbottom for 85 years. Oh, we've had many outings, but we're not friends yet. We are acquaintances. Business in nature. Huh? Sometimes you go to school with a lot of people, and well, John, well, see, this isn't, well, eventually, well, right now this game is broken in terms of PvP. The fact that you could have it where, well, right now PvP is restricted to workshops, you know? And, or you hit somebody, they hit you back, and then you fight, right? But then you could trick the system where you could do enough damage to overcome things, right? And, but that's breaking the system. It's like the Matrix, and you found a way to cause damage to the agents, even though the rules, well, there's a loophole here. We found a loophole. You're running down the hallway with a piece of paper. I found a loophole. You know? We shouldn't do PvP via loopholes. You get it? Eventually, it's going to be good, where you can kill somebody on sight. It'll be fair, but then there's consequences. Just imagine there's massive consequences for shooting somebody, but then you deal with the consequences. Come on. Bring it on. Bring down the army of robots because I shot somebody until I die, and then it resets. Kind of like in GTA or something. I don't know. It's a massive consequence for fighting if you get caught, you know. If somebody else or something else sees you shoot somebody, you're good to go. In the future, there's going to be different factions. We know about the Raiders and Settlers. Maybe based upon your depth into each faction's reputation, you gained increased PvP-ness about you. You know, you could just attack on sight or something. But right now, if there are a bunch of people that go around, we are the regulators to stop people from fighting. Well, they'll be pretty bored because there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Because in reality, it's one side of people fighting a bunch of exploiters. So it's stupid. And then eventually you have to use exploitive things to fight against them. But then you start to justify it. You say, well, you gotta fight fire with fire, you know. You gotta stop them. So you gotta use that same technique against them. So I do that. I found their camp and I blew them up. So you're telling me you went to someone's camp when they weren't there, and you found a way to blow it up using some exploit because that other person did it to somebody else last week? Gotcha. That's not good. That's not good. In reality, it'll just be you're walking around and you're doing stuff, and there'll be all kinds of content everywhere. You know? Everywhere. Everywhere. Of ambiguous PvP nature. Right now, a posse wouldn't do much for you, because there's nothing much to do out here. It's really a single-player game, in my opinion. I mean, it plays like a single-player game. Unless you're doing some high-intensity combat garbage, you know, all the in-between stuff, you're not really meant to run down the coastline with somebody else to pick some snaptail reed and some, because it'll be kind of boring. And then you have to go here and there and here and there, you know, the in-between things. But then for all of the events, all of that is party-based. But everything in between isn't.
The stream has been shared.
You know?
I say again, the stream has been shared.
So, if you had events that covered a huge portion of the map with things happening all throughout the area, with, just imagine this, there's a big circle that says, oh no, the blank blank have invaded. They're all over the place within this very large circle, which happens to be the same exact radius and diameter of a nuke range. And then that means if you are a posse of responders wearing responders gear, you could then help people out. You could patrol that area because you know that there's people here and they're all packed in together doing some event that is over this long, you know, Slim Flam reach. But right now you would have, what, a pack of 4 people walking around doing nothing? Doing nothing. Hi there, you need some help? No? Alright, bye. Let me know if you need something. Hi there. You want something? No? Cool. Bye. Hi there. No? You need help? You need some help? No help? Okay. You? No? What about that guy? No. This is Fallout with friends. Well, you don't know what it was supposed to be. You don't know what it was supposed to be. This is a tagline, Fallout with friends. It means, yes, there's other people there. Which means that I have my camp here at the side of the lake with the frogs and the crickets and the chirping. And I got my water purifiers and I'm sitting on a rocking chair sipping my Sweetwater tea at dusk, looking at the glow bugs. And you're way over there and I wave at you and you wave at me. And I come on over and say, how you doing? How you doing? How your Brahmin keeping? Yeah. My razor grain's growing quite well. All right. You had any problems recently? Yeah. I tried taking over the Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm yesterday. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this event later on. Want to come join me? Sure. Let's go trounce together. It's like separate survivalists off in the woods, like different. Imagine a bunch of bear grills, survival people off in the woods separately, and every so often they come together. But it's a survival game, sort of. It is fun to play with other people. Or let's just say, if you want to form a dynamic team, this game is wonderful for it because of the perk sharing and the item sharing and the flimming and the flamming, and I'll make this for you, you got that for me, boom, boom, boom. But that's only good, in my opinion, after you've already done the entire survival journey on your own, to a degree. And now you've made it, now you've graduated the school of surviving in the woods for a year or something, and now you could do things you have to do. You know? You can do whatever you want to do. Even making a separate character that is a shell of a thing. You can make a separate whimsy-bimsy character that's only there to wreck house. But at that point, you start to develop different narratives of gameplay, and it's no longer a survival game. It turns into a RPG, to an RPG, you know? At first, it's a in-depth, hardcore survival game. But then, it turns into roleplay land. As you play with other people, and as you make a second and third and fourth character. Yes, you should be separate off in the woods and every so often come together and doubt and mistrust everyone and say, how you doing? How you doing? No means any harm, just here to get some mole rat. You don't mind me getting the mole rat, do you? Alright. Need anything? You want to do a trade? Okay, let's do a trade. I got my camp around the corner. See you soon. Just check the map. You'll find by the fork of the river, by the old outhouse, you'll find my camp. Come on down sometime. Help yourself to a free cola and a bourbon. Okay, thank you. See? That's pretty darn immersive. That's Fallout with friends. There's people out there, and you want to, hey there, stranger, stranger, hey. Come on over and say hello. Do a couple things, but until then, it's a barren, flim-flam. It's like a horror game, sort of. But over time, you start to feel more powerful, and you start to know the capacity of the enemy, and it's no longer terror, as in you don't know what could happen. You might die any second. Now, if you die, you should know exactly why you died, and you should say, well, if I go back in, I'm not going to die. With a couple changes, maybe after 2 times, you'll know exactly how to not die, as opposed to saying, well, I can't do that ever, right? Yeah. But I think whenever Wastelanders comes out in about 6 days, what? That's right. It's gonna be wonderful. It already is wonderful, but, you know. I bet if you're standing right here, right? It'll be unavoidable to hear some chatter. You could hear some NPC talking to another NPC, or maybe somebody, or an NPC banging on some metal, or dragging something, or, you know, repairing a wall or painting something. I could totally imagine them clearing out these roads and eventually trying to repair them. The main problem is they're like one way, you know? They're like one-way roads here. The cars are too wide, really. Okay. Oh yeah, very soon. Alright. Like I said, I'm waiting for the free range mission. Or the, Project Paradise mission. I hope it makes sense. I hope it's like really clear. So let's go over it. The areas. We know there's a raider area at the crashed space station, okay? And we know there is a raider area somewhere in the ash heap. It showed like it showed a crane. Hey there, Dylan. It showed a crane, you know? So there's an ash heap and there's a raider area. We know that the settlers have taken over Spruce Knob.
What do we have here? A brand new member of the Inner Circle. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a supporter of the channel.
It's a 5-month anniversary for you. Yeah. And we know there's a Watoga underground, and from the imagery, there's robots in there and maybe some raiders. We know there is, over at the Emmett's disposal site, Emmett Mountain.
Oh.
Yeah, Emmett Mountain disposal site. That's going to be the radioactive roundup event. Doing event things. Yeah. And in the Big Bend Tunnel, that's going to be the other mission, I forgot the name, where you have to do it's like an escort thing. So that's cool.
Attention, attention. citizens of Bardia. The stream has been shared. I say again, the stream has been shared.
Right. Yeah. And then you have the Mothman stuff, and they said there's several locations around the map that have been taken over by vines. These weird strangler, like the Mothman vine. It's like an old brownish thorny vine, right? And we know that I think the Kanahua Cemetery is like their chapel now. There's the Mothman thing as well. And we also know about the Wayward Inn. The Wayward Inn, which is a new little hotel thing right next to the spawn where the Overseer's camp is or used to be. Right.
Enemy has fled the combat zone. Standing down.
Approach and I.
So there is a lot of stuff. And in addition, there's going to be a change where you could use whatever you pick up on the spot. So you have an option to pick up or use or equip and favorite. So you could equip and favorite a weapon if it's on the ground. That's pretty cool. Or you could, well, not that, but if there's like a Dandy Boy apples, you could just eat it. So that's a new feature coming out.
False alarm. Standing.
The heck? That was fast. Oh boy. I almost feel like that was a player for a second. I need to put on my Danzen shoes here. Okay, so let's put on my other backpack. Right now my defense is 364. Okay, well that's why. I still had a hard bargain on. Alright. Barbarian. 30 frame, blocker. Evasive. I could use some dodgy. We're not going to do sneak here. We're not doing sneak. Which means we're not doing covert operative. So I could do dodgy. I definitely have enough AP. So dodgy and shut up. And I'll throw in some sneak. Or moving target. That way I could run away from being shot in the spine. Darsh Jane's class freak bloody mess. Oh boy, I'll put on serendipity. Okay, a little bit less damage. Boom, boom, boom. These guys are not zombies. So I'll take off good dog and all that garbage. And I'll put on Life Giver. And boom, boom, boom. I'll do Concentrated Fire 2. And oh, I already have Tink Killer. I'll do Tink Killer 2 on. Then I'll do Tink Killer 3. And Concentrated Fire 1. Alright. Blocker. Barbarian. Good to go. And so now my defense is at shouldn't be any higher really. 364. So I will I'll take a Fury drug. Okay. And I will put on my defensive backpack. These guys are totally ballistic, so boom. So now my defense is at 454, but I'm over encumbrade, which is okay. It's okay. That guy is angry. So now I'll take a shot of bourbon. Okay. And we have to do something here. I don't think there's much melee going on, so I'll take off blocker. And instead of blocker, I'll put on... I'll take off sturdy frame, put on strong back, and sturdy frame 1. Oh boy.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Okay, now I'm a 332, a 330, a 345. I just have to break down what I have. And we're good to go. Boom, boom, boom. I have to swap out these weapons because this hunting rifle wouldn't be the best solution for this area. Don't really have much else. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I was clearing it again. Clearing it again just so I'm comfortable with the pro session. Oh, I survived that blast. Oh, I'm lucky. Oh, I do have dodgy on, so that's probably why I survived the blast. So I have raised green flour and candy. So I should be vaguely immortal right now because I'm using dodgy at the moment. There is no word on cross-platform. But I have a feeling there will be cross-platform, and it's going to be through cloud-based technologies. Plural. Hey, look, a workbench. Wonderful. Wonderful. In reality, it's because I have 1,249 tomahawks. That's sort of the problem. This over-encumbrance issue is a problem. Okay, let's pack rat 3. If I have this backpack on, that is. I could always swap it out. You know. In reality, it's just because I have so many. Okay, let's see if I can start this bad boy. Maybe people will join. Maybe.
Entering enhanced detection mode.
I don't have any big guns to kill the final boss, though. You said that's sort of the problem. I need a something larger to put out tons of damage, besides just going in there and punching a bunch, because I don't even have that maxed out. I'm really maxed out for stealthy poo. No, yeah. See, I don't have my build set up for such flimmery. Like I said, this guy is throwing weapons and whatnot, and my other characters are for different purposes, you see. I'm going to a workbench. You know what? I'll just swap this backpack out. I'll just swap the backpack out. There we go. I'm just getting a familiarity again. I know what to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty.
All it right there.
I think eventually Fallout 76 will be available on the Stadia platform, for example. And, you know, I think it's going to be cross-platform. You know, that's what I think. I think. Some other technology. And it might be way more stable to play. Think about that one. It might be incredibly smooth, incredibly stable, with better graphics, and way better bandwidth, and have it cross-platform at the same time. All that wrapped up. Let's check the map. Looking for that sheep squatch mission. Okay, let's go down to the pits. Yeah.
Test subjects are advised to wait in the lobby until called upon.
It ain't ready yet. It ain't ready yet for me. No, I'll come back. I'll come back. Yeah, no. I really need to process all this food I have on me before it rots. Sort by spoilage. I'm sure it's about to rot. I had some, or maybe it already rotted. No! No! It spoils so quickly, man. Okay, good. I still have some razor grain and, some, this stuff spoils so quickly. Oh well. It all spoiled, so I have to go back to my camp. I'm just afraid to do normal things. At least you know what my goals are right now. Huh? So I have to sort of readjust my build a little bit. Now that I have this capability, I need to do a couple things. I want to maybe rebuild my camp a tiny bit. I need to readjust my tomahawks over because I realize I have to have a slightly different setup for this Project Paradise scenario. I recently pulled out some of my intelligence. I used to have a bit higher intelligence, you know. But I need maybe a minigun, some heavy gun. So I think I need maybe at least 6 intelligence. Mike Jones. Is it really you? Is it really you, Mike Jones? There's many like you, but you're the only one. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Scared of all these grenades here. Molotovs might be okay. I'll sell these. Fisherman hat. I will... Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to consolidate. 559. Okay. Yep, we have many slots open here. Let's pull everything back out of my stash. I feel like maybe doing a transfer over to my other character. don't know. But I think I will be using dodgy now, and that'll help with my defense. So I think on the defensive side, I'm fine. Okay. That's what I think. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, let's sell some tomahawks, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's sell... Badoo, badoo, badoo. I don't even know. How about that much? Sure. 350 for 15 each. River. Sing a little flim. How about this much more for 15? Maybe they should be 20 each. I think these will definitely sell. You know what I mean? That's what I think. So, let's sell them for 20. How about 25 each? See, 25 will never sell. How about 18 each? How about 16 each? 17. Yeah. Every cap is needed, baby. Buy my tomahawks. Come on down and buy my tomahawks. That's right, buy my tomahawks. Oh. Yeah. What about Nuka Mines, Mike? What about Nuka Mines? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, I'll sell this bone hammer. I just picked it up. Yeah. I just picked it up. Oh no, not for 36. Oh no. That's a terrible price. Power attack damage, less damage while blocking, and it's junkies. So, we have to go all the way. How about 3,237? That's nice. That's good. Bolstering. That's good for the people. Yeah. Cool. And I'll sell some cosmetics over here. Whatever. Whatever. Alrighty. Okay. Excellent. Wonderful. And drop this off. Yeah. And a bit more ammo. We have a bit more weight to deal with. I'll sell it all for 1. And they will buy my product. I'm at 20,000, so I do want to stop by another player's camp to buy what they have. I'll buy what they have, people. Camera film. Shotgun shell. And fusion core if I have full. There you go. I'll sell you for 65. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. I got the power. Ooh. I got the power. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Everything's fine. These backpacks only weigh a pound each. So I wanna use a different backpack by default. In fact, let's check the atomic shop for other backpack skins. I don't even think they have any backpack skins in here. It sucks. It doesn't suck. I like it. It's on rotation in reality, you know? Okay, skins. Backpack. Well, they do have this one, the responders one. That could be... You see... All right. Yeah. Okay. This backpack doesn't scream lead-lined or insulated or armor-plated. But it could be my, okay, so I could make this backpack into my refrigerant backpack because it has food in it, which is helpful, you know? It's a helpful thing to give to other people. Like foods, rescue foods, right? And I could turn my Nuka-Cola backpack, which is refrigerated, right? But it's insulated, so I can make the other one my insulated backpack, or I can wait for another backpack. Sucks. That black shovel backpack ain't all that tight. Or I could make the 4th of July backpack my... I don't know. I thought maybe I might have something extra special in here, but I don't. But I don't. Yeah. So what I could do is... I currently have 5. Maybe I can go to 6.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I can go to 6. Either way, I believe I need to do a transfer between characters. I think, dumped everything. Yep. I just dumped everything out to my other character. Yeah. So let's do that. I'll leave here. I'll go to private world. Ew. First, I'll go in with my dude with the weapons. You remind me of the babe. So, some of my chicken chips came in, but I want to wait until the other flavors come in as well. I got the salt and vinegar flavor. I didn't try it yet. The chicken chips, everybody. Chicken chips. Boom, 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 boom. With a boom, 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 boom. And a boom. With a boom. Yeah. I don't want to go explosive, really. Just checking to see what I have here. Pretty nice rifle. This handmade here, it's exploding. 250 damage resistance while reloading. And it's executioners. Explosive executioners flim flam. Pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. Exterminators, Furious, Boom Boom Boom, Ghoul Slaying, Hunters, Instigating, this is my baby over here, this Instigating the Fixer, better sneak, faster movement speed while sneaking, more damage while aiming. Yeah. Junkies, blah blah blah. Mutant Slayers, Gabba Gabba Hee Hi. Quad. Stalkers. Suppressors. Troubleshooters. Vampires, blah blah. Okay, let's sort by value. Let me go over here. I might have some items inside of my stash. The stuff I really want to keep, you know? Every day I reduce the number of bad items in my list and keep the better garbage. So here's all the nice stuff. Hey there, and hail, Melissa. Bloodied 50 cal. I'll do that. Bloodied 50 cal. I'm giving myself some weapons again. Because I'm trying to do the Project Paradise. I need some a little bit stronger weaponry to face against the main enemy, or the final enemy there. Otherwise, it'll kill the enemies I'm trying to protect. Okay. Buzz Blade, Furious Radom Rifle. Instigating. Suppressors, troubleshooters, 2-shot flamer, 2-shot grenade launcher, sort by value again. Okay, show. I still have a sole survivor, huh? That's crazy. Yep. Suppressors, Gauss. I think having a Tesla would also help me around either a flamethrower or a Tesla will help for the free range mission to kill the buggy poos that want to kill my cows, or the bugs or the wolves or something. But they get up in there and they really do a lot of damage if you don't kill them quickly. Boom boom boom, 2-shot garbage, radium rifle, flamer, I have a lot of options here. A whole lot. Alright, that's it. And... alright. I guess I could do the... I don't think I saw it in there. The plasma flamer. The Furious. It was Furious, right? Furious... probably back over there. But I'll transfer over the bloodied 50 cal machine gun. Okay. Weapons. Short by nothing. Furious. Maybe my other character has it, huh? We'll find that out in just a bit. Okay, I think I'm good now. No more ammo. No more gunpowder. I'll give myself the gunpowder, I guess. Well, let's break down what I can. Every day I have to break down a bunch of this, these items here. Everything has to be sort of good. Automatically use the stim pack, auto stim, blah blah. Okay. Berserkers, Fat Man. Berserkers. Berserkers. And I'll keep that dagger there. Bloodied. One-star bolstering. Two-star bolstering. Chameleon. Alright, cool. I'll drop off all this gunpowder. Not like it matters. I could always make my own gunpowder. But it does weigh something, right? And anything else? I can try to give myself a set of mutations to get rid of the bad stuff, but I don't really have all that much bad stuff right now. I'll give myself more buff out for later. Maybe. And we are good to go. Ooh, those cherries are looking good. I need them right now, actually. Because I'm using dodgy. So I might go back to Nuka Cola Nut. I'll sell these stim packs if I need to. And I'll give myself this other alcohol for a second. And boom. And boom. Cool. And now I'll swap out. First I'll stop by my other character. Oh yeah. My chicken chips came in the mail. The salt and vinegar one, but I want to get the other flavors I have before I really judge. I'm actually afraid of them. Chicken chips. Chicken chips. Chicken chips. Ooh. Oh, pistachio. Hey ho, pistachio. Oh no. Oh. You got the Junkie's bat. Oh, you see, I had it. I had it. This character had it. Plasma cartridges 2,929. Yes, please. Oh, Pistachio, you've been holding out on me. Been holding out on me, Pistachio. Alright, let's get rid of all these, not all of these items, but a lot of them. Consolidation. I'll process all the spoiled stuff. Because I want these characters to be kind of ready for the next wave of the game. Got this alcohol over here. Good to go. Some of these great mentats. Bubblegum. All the bobbleheads. I can sell them. Mac and cheese and the berry mentats. Done. Anything over here? Nope. Anything over there? Probably not. This auto grenade launcher. Faster fire rate. But I'm not doing explosive right now. Alright, I'm good to go. Done. Now I'll swap out over to my other character. No, I haven't tried them yet. Like I was saying, I'm kind of waiting for the other flavors, maybe. I want to try them back to back so I'm not ruined by one flavor. I got salt and vinegar and something else, but you know, chicken chips. It's so scary. There's like a big level of guilt in the fact that it's chicken. You know, the little baby. It's a little animal, a little baby animal, turned into a chip. And there should be a certain rot factor. You know, how would chicken chips taste stale? There's a long history of potato chips, and we've done our research, and we know what to look out for in terms of staleness and what could happen to a stale potato chip. But what happens to a stale chicken chip? Cover your face. Oh, did you cover your face there, Melissa? I heard that if you buy some fresh meat from the store and like lay it over your face, it's good. Come on. Look at that photographico. Oh no. Mm-hmm. This plasma cartridge garbage weighs a lot. So I need to do this. I have to put batteries included on. Whoa. Nerd Rage. Batteries included. Maybe even 2. Even better. We don't need that. Strong back. Boom boom. Barbarian. Blocker. Sturdy frame 2. I want an accurate depiction of my weight here. I am using Dodgy. Go Ghoulish 3. Good Doggy 1. Hot meat pie. Meat pie. No, let me place my camp down, baby. Let me place my camp down, baby. Fine. Pretty far away. Okay, now I'm good to go. I just wanted to quickly repair my items. I'm gonna try to put the klaxon light on my wall here. I do want to make a better camp using more. I think it's sort of a challenge and a sort of a game to find a way to incorporate as many unique cosmetic items as possible into your camp or workshop design and have it make sense and not just be a bunch of garbage like you're at Applebee's or TGI Fridays or something. Look, all the stuff on the wall is pretty cool. Sometimes having a bunch of stuff on the wall is pretty cool, but let's see here if I can get the light. I'm excited, people. Look, clacks on, clacks off, the claxer. Why is it all weird looking? So I have to do something like this. I have to put a power connection on the wall right behind this unit here somewhere. Okay. And this has to go straight down until I change it. Yay. And now here can go there. And here can go there. And now I can get rid of this. I don't think it's loud. I think it's just, it's a klaxon light. It's a light for the klaxon. Klaxon light. It's probably very visible at nighttime. Daytime is kind of, you know. See, the reason why I have all these turrets set up like this is because if I were to move my camp, all of these turret stacks are stored separately, and I could place them down quickly separately without putting Home Defense 3 on, right? Without putting Home Defense 3. Again, that light will probably, it'll probably be really good looking. Probably if you have it in a hallway, like in an underground hallway with the Christmas lights in the left and right, you know, with the icicle lights. I think it might even make the whole room turn red if you do it correctly, you know. Like over here somewhere. Too far away? A light over the door? There doesn't appear to be a... I see it. Okay, it is barely shining on the ceiling. That means that during, I don't really want it on the inside though, you know. Even though on the inside it might be pretty cool, but, I'll put it over the windows. Telling you, hey, watch out, because you're kind of doomed. People could shoot you through the windows. That's why I put this over here. To make a person want to look inside. What's in there, huh? What you got in there, huh? Yeah, I saw that picture that Sarah posted to the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group of what gamers' bodies will look like in 20 years. Garbage. Oh my god. Terrible. Yeah, let's go repair my armor. Okay, let's repair my armor. Okay, so hurry, baby. Look at this garbage. Indent in the skull from the headphones, dark circles, hunched back, poor posture, bald patches from sunlight loss, bloodshot eyes, hairy ears, rounded shoulders, eczema, little weird boils and bumps and blisters and swollen ankles from lack of movement, varicose veins from lack of movement, arthritis, ulceration on hands, pale skin, of course. It's racist. I don't know. Hey, look. Do I have hairy ears? Probably. Whenever I shave, you know, I swipe those areas where I go, ha! You know? Ah, why is hairy ears a thing? That's sexist. I want to see the female version of that. All of a sudden they'll be making fun of people. You can't make fun of people. How about, let's see a diagram of what do you look like if you sit in the couch all day watching TV? Okay, and go. You look horrible. You have a 3D model depicting that. Make it look scientific. Okay, so now I gave myself some weapons. I need a couple things. I gave myself the Furious Flim Flam weapon. I need to modify that weapon. Science expert. Let's modify this weapon here. Furious. Yeah, burning damage and critical shot damage. Aligned flamer. Stabilized flamer. Aligned. Recoil. Recoil. 206. 206. Improved recoil. Oh, okay. We want this one. Okay. Stabilized, sure. And short recon. Sure. Which means I don't need the napalmer on me, right? If I have this weapon, I don't need the other. Maybe I don't need the scope on it because it sort of messes everything up. Whenever I do it, it changes the view. I use that scope for rifles, like for, you know, sniping. So let's go with blah 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 reflex sight. Okay. Good stuff. Yep. Or that'll help with the sheep squatch and with the other flim. Now I have this other weapon I want to deal with. This big old crazy weapon. It's not explosive, so I don't have to put on demolition expert. But it is a heavy weapon. So you think you might want to use power armor. I could probably use the Furious Flamethrower against the sheep, against the boss on, you know, I could probably use it against the boss at, Arctos Pharma. I don't need this bloodied 50 cal machine gun. You know what I mean? I don't need it. Right? Right? Yeah. Maybe. 109 damage, blah, blah, blah. 212 damage. Yeah, I don't really need it right now.
Thank you
so let's put that away.
Thank you.
Hey, Danny, how's it going? What you knowin'? So I'll put these two weapons away? Oh my gosh. Maybe I should put it back, huh? It'll be an emergency weapon. Candy claws. I don't need the napalmer. Oh, it weighs a lot. Don't know what's up with this other weapon. Or this other weapon. I have all these weapons. Okay, let's get rid of these grenades here for a second. I can sell them back to the vendor. Besides the Molotovs, yeah. Now I'll put these weapons away. I want to be stuck with what I have. There we go. Excellent. And the armor. All these backpacks on me, huh? Why not? I could put them away. I'll swap between the armor plated. Oh wow. Yeah, I'll swap between the armor plated and the high capacity for now. I'll pull these grenade rounds out. These other fusion cores. Yeah. And I'll hold on to them because I'm using batteries included to hold all that plasma ammo. Speaking of plasma ammo, let's pull those bad boys out. Okay. And the fuel. Everything else is fine. I'll put the Shepherd's Crook right down below. Right there on the hot bar. Halloween candy, maybe. Boom, boom, boom. I have a lot of that. Berry Mentats bourbon. This should probably be food. I'll swap it out whenever the mission comes up. This is going to be canned dog food if I have it, which I don't. Crazy, huh? I guess it is. Let's just eat anything in that category. A big pile of anything, huh? Oh boy, I can go with spoiled meat if I am a carnivore. I am a carnivore. I have dysentery, that's fine. Let's find out. Am I a carnivore? I'm a carnivore. Alright, let's work with this other spoiled food here. And let's turn the spoiled flim-flam into fertilizer. Okay? Put chemist on. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Gotta process everything. It's melting. I guess I'll eat the spoiled meat. It's nice to have a touch of plague walker. A touch of disease for plague walker. I hope you all are not touching your eyeballs or mouth. And I hope that you're covering your face. You can make your own, you know. So here's something funny. The CDC puts out, hey, general public, you don't need to wear face masks. I don't need you going out there buying them because the healthcare professionals need them. Okay? They need them because they're right next to the people all day long and they're going to get sick and we need them on the front lines to help cure more people. Right? You don't need the mask because it doesn't transmit between people. But the healthcare professionals need it because it transmits between people. So don't go out there and get a mask. And you don't need to wear one. You know what? Don't wear one. You know what? And we should have parties and stuff like that. That's the World Health Organization saying that you don't need masks like a month ago or something. Why not err on the side of caution? It's almost like they want it to happen. I'll say it again. It's almost like they want it to happen. It's almost like they want it to happen. I said it one more time. The World Health Organization. It's almost like they did it. Alright, let's go back to the chems over here. You don't need to wear masks. Yes, you do. Okay, healing salves. Luckily, that blood leaf and soot flower were still waiting on me. I'm consolidating. Right away. And drugs. A couple more cycle buffs. A couple more furies. A couple more cycle buffs. And a couple more furies. Done. And a bit more gunpowder. I'm gonna make a touch more 50 cal because I'm kind of lacking. So Melissa, this is the narrative that you are now saying. I will quote you. We've been told that unless you've got it, there's no point in wearing one. If you've got it, a mask can help stop spreading it to others. If you don't, you're far more likely to pick it up on your hands. So why not wear a mask? So this is the CDC actively telling people to not wear masks in a weird, cryptic, sort of scrambly sort of way. And it's, why not wear it? Why not air? Of course. How is it transmitting? You think just the sick people are transmitting it? Okay, so you're saying that the sick person wears the mask, other person shouldn't wear the mask because you're going to touch. They also say that if you wear a mask, you're more likely to touch your face. You end up touching your face more often. Studies show that people that wear masks get sick more often because they touch their face all the time. And they're always adjusting and putting the new mask on and off. They're cross-contaminating stuff to the mask. Now you're breathing it in. How about you train people on how to use masks? Don't just say don't wear a mask. That's so stupid. Ridiculous. Yes. But that was a narrative. That's what they said. And like that's kind of what you're saying. They're saying there's no point wearing one. And look, just to sick people. Here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. It's asymptomatic. Case closed. If they say, look, you know how stupid it is? Do they have people that are smart in that room? Is it one person talking, or is it like a bunch of people talking? It's asymptomatic. They're saying with their stupid faces on TV, you don't need to wear a mask. Don't wear one. Just the sick people wear one. But guess what? It's asymptomatic, so you don't know if you're sick or not. It's asymptomatic. You don't know if you are sick or not. So everyone wears a mask. And they knew it was asymptomatic a long time ago. Or it was iffy. If it's iffy, err on the side of caution, and you put out a bulletin, please wear a mask. You could throw in, you don't have to, but please. But instead they're saying, you know what? Don't worry about the mask. Don't use one, don't wear one, don't buy one. It's stupid. It doesn't help you. You know, just wash your hands. And just wash your hands. Maintain social distancing. If you're alone, who cares? It's not like in the air or anything. Of course, we know that if you're walking in a small village from your little house to the store, do you need to wear a mask?